So now we are going to talk about hours, another type of number organization that makes a lot of students confused. Guys, it's really simple. I'm not very good drawing, as you can see. I tried my best, but it's not really beautiful. But we are going to take into consideration this calculation here, pretty simple. 1 hour, 60 minutes. 30 minutes is half hour. 15 minutes is a quarter. Okay, this is the first thing we take into consideration. Then we take a look at this clock and we come here in the middle. O'clock is 00. And half past is when we are here in the middle. We are half past of some hour. Broken numbers, we are going to read just like in Portuguese. So the easiest way is to consider the American way and the way that we consider here in Brazil too. So we would say 10 or 10 o'clock, 10:05, 10:08, 10:12, and so on. But the British way and the way most Europeans use it, then the most used way in the world is to make this calculation. So we were gonna take a look here and you are gonna look to similarities. Everything on my right side is past. Everything on the left is true. So here we are counting blah 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 to the time that we are going to arrive. And here we are going to count the time that we are past. Take a look, it's gonna be easier for you if you look here. So this is 10 o'clock. What about this? This is 5 past 10. 8 past 10, 12 past 10, and 15. 15 is a quarter. A quarter past 10. And 25. 25 past 10. And 30. 30 is a half. Half past 10. And 40. You look here, now we changed it. 25 to 25 past half. After that, everything is true. So when you are in 40, you are going to have 20 to 11. And here, we will have a quarter to 11. Because we are 15 minutes to 11. So, a quarter to 11. And then so on, 11 o'clock. What if I have 10:42? 10:42 in American English, or like we say, or 42 past 10. Okay? It's pretty simple, guys. We're not going to be calculating like 13 to 11, 9 to 11. They don't usually do this. They do it in these specific numbers. In the broken ones, you are going to say just normal. For example, 16. Then you are going to say 16 past 10, 16 past 9, 16 past blah blah blah. Okay? If you have here this regular way, American way, 11 and 7. It's 11 and 7. Or British and worldwide most used way, 7 past 11. And if you have after third, like 11, third, 90. So you are going to say third, 90 past 11. Okay? Not, even though it passed a third, you are not going to be calculating like, you know, you are going to make it, you are going to add and you are going to make a lot of calculations. No, you are going to take into consideration these numbers. Every broken number you are going to read regularly, or you are going to use it past, not to. Otherwise it would be crazy, okay? And then coming here, every time we talk about hours, we use it at. I have classes at 7 a.m. I have classes at 7 p.m. We are lucky because they consider AM, PM like Latin American languages. This is a Latin translation, but you can consider to remember, for example, like A for us in Portuguese would help. Remember that midday or noon is the same thing, and everything that comes after midday or noon is afternoon. So everything that is afternoon is like post midday, you are going to consider PM. Everything like antes midday, you are going to consider AM. And also there's midnight. That is more used than 12. You can ask, what time is it? What time is it? 10 o'clock. What time is it? 10:15 or 10:15. And at what time will we go to the supermarket? At what time are you leaving? When you want some specific time, when you want information about some specific time. Guys, to be sincere with you, I always use the regular American way. Hardly ever may you listen to me using like, I don't know, 11:45. I usually say 10:45, 10, 10:05, 10:08, 10:12, 10:15, and so on. But it's important to know this way as well, okay? I hope it has helped you. You can rewatch and take a look at the clock again, but it's pretty simple. Take a look and divide it in the middle. Everything on the right is past, everything on the left is true, and you are going to start with the end, come back. Like, this is 5:10, not 5:10. 5:10. You come here, you come otherwise. Okay? So about hours, that's it.